We like to say JLJ.
We've been saying that for a couple weeks. Did you guys order this? I don't even know, but just take it anyway. Wait, what? You guys are, you're Jersey. I feel like our pace is slowed drastically. I think you're gonna start to see us soften a lot.
It's another world. This is a beautiful place. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. We are still out at beautiful Buena Vista Motor Coach Resort in Orange Beach, Alabama. If you read the title of this video, it's probably why you're here. We do have some good news. We do have some bad news we want to share with you, but both of these articles are extremely important and you're going to want to know about it.
And just a reminder to make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss stories like this and all of the videos that are literally about to start hitting you in the face from all of our travels. We have so many travel videos coming, some really, really fun stuff. So make sure to hit that and hit the notification bell so you know when they are released.
So the first thing, we'll start with the bad news, and it could be bad news for some, but it's actually good. It's a good thing. And MJ is going to kind of tell you what this is about.
So this comes from RVtravel.com. It's dated October 9th, 2025. New 2026 RV rule could leave you without power at some campgrounds. Now, again, this is, I think, a very good thing. I just want to mention something that you may have heard before, and it's called RV hot skin. This is something that RV inspectors usually check for during their inspections. And RV hot skin, in a nutshell, is when your RV becomes electrified. And if you touch certain areas, so sometimes people have opened their door, there have been fatalities because of RV hot skin where people actually become electrocuted.
And that's caused by a bad ground, usually at the power source or where you plug in. The RVIA, in order to address this issue, starting 2026, they implemented a new rule that if you want to be RVIA certified, like your RV has that sticker on it, the RV is going to have a 30 and or 50 amp grounding monitoring interrupter, GMI. That's a device designed to prevent unsafe electrical shocks.
So this GMI is going to inspect the campground pedestal in order to ensure that there is proper grounding before it sends electricity to your rig.
Right, once you plug it in. Now, if there is not proper grounding, there's something wrong, you're not going to have power.
And this is where the problems are.
That's where potentially the bad news
coming from this.
So we kind of already have that issue because we have Progressive Industries EMS that goes from the pedestal to our power. We actually have two of them. We have one on board. So it cuts the power off. This has happened to us numerous times. It's cut us off for bad ground, for no neutral, for low voltage. So we have witnessed this. Now, a lot of people we see at campground, they just plug in. And now you're going to plug in and you're not going to have power, right? So if we have an issue, we could always take that EMS off and plug in. We don't do that. We usually either run the generator or run off the battery or whatever. But for a lot of people, you're not going to have any power. And if you have no generator, and it's hot out, that really could suck.
Now, if a campground installs new GMI equipment at the pedestal that you're plugging into, your non-GMI compliant RV could have problems. Damaged power cords, they're saying, could be an issue. If you have a dog bone adapter, that could also cause an issue.
Or you have some other electrical issue, which is what would cause this hot skin, right? Like, so it's good because it's going to eliminate the hot skin and the danger there. It's bad because if there's a problem at the pedestal, you're not going to have power if you have a new one.
Right.
If you have an older RV and there's an issue with your RV, that's really a good thing because now you're going to know there's an issue.
For safety, right?
So this is just something I want to make you aware of because it will be rolling out in all new 2026s if they want an RVIA sticker. And we see potentially in the future, new campgrounds definitely, but maybe a lot of campgrounds just retrofitting these for liability purposes, liability issues, of course.
I don't know the numbers of hot skin fatalities, but I think this is only a positive in that manner. And I think it's really going to lower that number, which is a good thing.
Well, it's a big enough concern that it's now a standard. So that's always a good thing. Now let's get to the all good news. Like I said, when I opened this video, we are in Orange Beach, Alabama.
One of our favorite places.
One of our favorite places. You know, we're right behind Gulf State Park. This is Buena Vista. You can actually go to Gulf State Park. Gulf State Park also has a campground, a really nice campground.
Very nice.
We rode through there on our bikes. Really nice. However, they're going above and beyond. They're planning to open a new executive RV campground. They're shooting for 2026. We're going to give you some details about this.
There are a lot of unknowns still about this campground, but what we do know at this point is really good. So this will be located at the site of the old golf course. So officials say the new park is meant to feel more like an RV resort than a typical state park loop campground. It's being built in phases, and they are targeting a first half 2026 opening for the initial sites. What executive means, you're going to have a lot more room. So RVers can expect significantly more elbow room. So officials are saying it is going to be executive style, quote, which means wider spacing between sites. So plans are calling for site separations in a lot of these areas between 60 and 100 feet compared with the typical 30-foot spacing that you find at many of the state campgrounds now.
The park is being reworked to include modern RV infrastructure and privacy buffers so folks with big rigs can relax, which is pretty awesome. The project is expected to be completed in phases. Alabama plans to open the first 100 sites in 2026. The first 100, just think about that, 100 sites. That's where they're starting. While continue to build out a full 200-acre plan. I got to say, we have the same, me and MJ.
I know, I was going to bring this up.
So we've been traveling a lot. Man, Alabama, their infrastructure down here is really nice. That golf park is beautiful.
It's so
Everything's
beautiful.
so nice. We like to say JLJ.
We've been saying that for a couple weeks now.
It's like funny, but it's sad. So you want to tell them what JLJ stands for?
So I'll tell you when we say this. This is a little aside. JLJ stands for Just Like Jersey. So, for example, we went to Gulf State Park on our bikes a few days ago. We stopped at the little woodside restaurant in the middle of the park, JLJ, right? Sarcastic. We don't have things like this. Yeah. We ordered a little thing of like their kettle chips, some Brussels sprouts, some snacks. We were biking, and the woman came over with an extra bowl, and she said, because we were with our friends, and she's like, did you guys order this? I don't even know, but just take it anyway. Oh, and let me go and get you some sauce to go with it. Guys, this doesn't...
And we were like this.
Wait, what?
JLJ.
JLJ.
And this is happening over and over
so
and over.
Nice, right? People are so nice, and everything is JLJ, and it's really just an amazing time we're having to see how people can truly be. Guys, I know a lot of people out there say, you guys are, you're Jersey, your attitude, you're this and that. Let me tell you something. I think you're going to start to see us soften a lot the more we're away from that.
Well, when you're constantly in that just negativity, it really does take a toll on you.
And
it really does.
It does. And being away from it,
for sure.
You feel it. I feel like our pace is slowed drastically. I feel like we're just more calm with people. Not that we're like not up there, but it's a different universe down here. So thank you to you Southerners. It's just been beautiful. Anyway.
So here's some other features and amenities we want to talk about JLJ. Full hookup RV pads with paved park surface, sewer, water, electric connections, of course. What's nice is that the existing Gulf State Park, it's beautiful. Like you get all that. It's going to be even better. You have larger pull-through back-end options. This will make Wi-Fi and satellite setup much more easy. Dedicated access points to the park trail system. Again, I go out for morning runs, and the amount of park staff working, I counted probably 15 the last morning. They're trimming, they're blowing the path, it's another world. This is a beautiful place.
Also, new and upgraded bathhouse facilities and site-level features modeled after resort-style campgrounds, of which there are many in this area.
Yes, there are.
Really beautiful resorts all around. Now, I said earlier that there were some unknowns, so let's just talk about what that is. So, not yet finalized. The state has released helpful project details, but some elements remain to be finalized. So, for example, they don't know the exact nightly rates for these executive sites. They haven't been announced. Reservation windows and rules for extended stays are not yet known. And pet policy specific to the new loop. And so they don't know, is it going to be pet friendly? Is it not going to be pet friendly? And whether the campground will have an on-site camp store or exclusive resort amenities like a pool, a clubhouse. They just don't have this information available yet.
The fact that a state park is even thinking of doing something like this is great. So we already told you what they're definitely going to have, what they're thinking about. But if you don't want to do any of that, you can go to the regular Gulf State Park, and it's like $30-something a night.
So
and the sites are beautiful, and the bathrooms are beautiful, and the trail systems are beautiful, and you can walk to the beach, it's free. JLJ.
JLJ. We have
Jersey beaches are not free. You have to pay for them.
After you pay $20 for parking for like an hour. And then,
I know we're ranting and we're going on a little bit,
but we're just so happy to be in a place like this. It's just such a treat for us because again, when you grow up in a certain place, you think that's the only way. But
that's
it
why
isn't.
You have to travel.
It isn't. You do need to travel. Yeah.
So we want your feedback down below on this new requirement by RVIA. Are you going to be compliant? Do you think you're going to have some kind of issue? If at least you know it's coming. And then what do you think about this new Alabama State Park executive, Gulf Shore executive site? I think it's amazing. And hopefully some other states will follow. Hopefully Tennessee, because Tennessee has really nice state parks.
They do.
Maybe Tennessee doesn't want to be outdone. That's going to be our home state soon. Maybe they want to be the leader. And Delaware has nice state parks also.
It is going to be our home state. I got to tell you, we love Alabama.
We'll be coming down here a lot.
This is one of our favorite vacation spots. Yeah, we'll be back.
We want your feedback. If you like videos like this, to the left of us, we'll put our RV news playlist. We'll also put our RV campground reviews playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.